Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 275 pounds, Bobby Lashley. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, weighing 326 pounds, Kane.
I can't believe he countered that one. And it's been reversed. I can't argue with any of that, but as far as I'm concerned, if Lashley really wants to test his skills, he should stop working Friday nights and start working Mondays. I know that Lashley's a big, strong guy, but there's a lot of big, strong guys out there. What makes him so special?
How about the fact that he's a three-time National Wrestling Champion, or the fact that he's a four-time Wrestling All-American, or... I'm going to help you out there, King. He's arrogant. He's selfish and selfish.
All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this man in action. Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Red. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it takes to win this one.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their mind.
You sure can, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way. He reversed it. Well, from the looks of things, it's not hard to tell how this one's going to go.
What are you talking about, King? I think this is still an extremely competitive match that could go either way.
You know, JR, it's obvious that the only exercise you get is stretching the truth or jumping to conclusions.
Well, judging from the shape I'm in, I don't appear to be doing too much of either, King. You're looking pretty fit, though, I must say. He just got tossed out rather unceremoniously, in my opinion. No! How can the referee allow something like that?
Come on, JR. You know that the referee's fight plan doesn't include vision.
for that superstar.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. You got to respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to it. I don't believe it. He's been eliminated.
You're not going to get him with that.
I think I know who's going to win this one, JR.
Oh, really? Enlighten us, King.
Wait a second. Why are you so eager to hear my prediction?
Because I want to know who's going to win. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the superstar you pick. He's a slippery devil.
Oh, man. That's going to change the tone of this match, JR.
Yeah, and not for the better either. I wish the ref would actually pay attention to what's going on.
Can you dig it, sucker?
King here is crazy as a pet too.
Uh-oh. He's looking to put his opponent away here.
He sure is. And that Dominator's exactly the way to do it. This is a classic matchup, King. I'm so glad the WWE fans are getting the chance.
Wow. He wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. Wow. Would you look at this, JR? He's choking the heck out of his opponent with that ring rope.
Well, folks, I know this isn't ballet, but this just isn't right. This could result in a serious, permanent injury.
Woo! There's the reversal. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine Smackdown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect intended for a Smackdown colleague, but no, I can't. I truly believe Raw is the dominant brand in sports entertainment.
And you hit the nail right on the head there, JR. The dominant brand. Not the slightly better brand or the sort of superior brand.
Absolutely not. I'm a Raw man, and I have to believe we're head and shoulders better than the competition.
You won't get any arguments from me, JR. Smackdown's the minor leagues as far as I'm concerned. Watch out! He reversed it! You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
I'm not at all surprised, King. I knew this was going to be a terrific matchup.
Oh, come on, JR. You're just talking through your hat. Speaking of hats, when are you going to get rid of that silly thing anyway?
Right about the time you stop wearing that crown, I would say. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. What a counter!
He's not going to get caught with that one. Boy, what a match. I wouldn't even hazard a guess as to who's going to win this one.
What? Have you got both your contacts in one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me since the start of the match. Oh, yes! That was an incredible move! What strategy!
Strategy? That's a short climb, but a potentially long fall. These superstars are going to put each other through wrestling hell tonight.
They've already got a pretty good start on that, JR.
They have indeed, King. I don't think there's an ounce of quit between them.
Yeah, and that's where things get dangerous. If you're too proud to admit that it's not your night, you might wind up risking risking your career for a single match.
But at the same time, no one makes it up the ladder without pushing themselves to the very limit. It's a very fine line to walk. He's taken every advantage in this matchup, and it looks like he plans on taking a few more.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for second place. Chanting, JR.
That went nowhere.
See, JR, this is exactly why Raw is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Talk about adding insult to injury. Tossed out of the ring and the match. It's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows it's been up there for so long that that would be no easy feat.
Up and over and out. Eliminated. Ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker. Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring.
A textbook reversal there.
Looks like he read his opponent's mind. I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for, King. And quite frankly, I think these fans would be disappointed if they didn't go all out.
Well, that's easy for the fans to say. They've never set foot inside that ring.
No, but they spend their hard-earned dollars to watch what goes on inside it. And without them, we'd all be out of the job. Excellent count. What ring presence. A reversal. Can he capitalize it?
Uh-oh. I think he's looking to finish off his opponent.
He sure is, King. And that scissors kick just might do it. He's sizing up his opponent. This could be it.
There it is, JR. His patented scissors kick.
His opponent is helpless, and he's taking full advantage.
Wow! Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match. Wow! Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all...
His opponent telegraphed that one.
He countered that and made it look easy.
Can you believe we actually get paid to do this job, JR?
It's like a dream come true, King. Except when I have to sit here and look at him drool over the deep.
Come on, JR. You know I'm helpless when it comes to puppies.
Oh, I know, King. And that's why I'm bringing the bitch of ice water out here with me next time. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Well, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the Smackdown.
He might as well start walking back to the locker room. He's out of this match. When I look at what Shelton Benjamin has become, it turns my Sooner stomach like burnt orange. I can't believe a bright young kid with his potential has led to success go straight to his head like this.
I think you're just jealous, JR. Why can't you give Shelton the credit he deserves?
I'd give him all the credit in the world, King. He's helped the tag team title. He's practically spent more time with the Intercontinental title than he has without it. But it seems like the more successful he gets, the more of an ass he becomes.
Well, I think that if Shelton had to choose between all of his success and making you happy, I'm pretty sure I know which way he'd go. Boy, it's obvious these superstars have done their homework on each other.
They sure have, and this is one.
He took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. Oh, boy, these fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want.
I'd ask you who you want to win this matchup, JR, but it's been pretty obvious since the start of the show who you're pulling for.
I'm trying to remain as objective as I can.
Oh, no! This is terrible! You can't let your opponent build this kind of momentum!
Well, all I can say is someone's been eating their vitamins and saying their prayers. He's all fired up now, King, and I'd hate to be on the receiving end.
I don't think his opponent's got a hope of hurting him now.
That's it! The match is over for that particular superstar.
He countered that one perfectly.
I tell you, King, sometimes I get exhausted just watching these superstars compete.
I know what you mean, JR. I don't think most people appreciate what incredible athletes these WWE superstars really are.
You've got to have some excellent... Here comes this finishing maneuver, and like the man, this is going to be ugly.
Not half as ugly as the guy performing it, JR.
What a reversal. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. Did you ever think you'd be watching these superstars compete against each other here tonight, JR?
I had a feeling their paths were going to cross sooner or later, and I'm glad I'm here to see.
Me too. It almost made...
Folks, if you're not a fan of this man, close your eyes right now.
There it is! His signature move, the code of silence.
If one of these superstars starts to build momentum, it could be the beginning of the end of this match.
That's right, JR. You don't see a lot of matches won with one or two big moves.
You sure don't. You've got to lay the groundwork. My God! They're taking this one to the fans, King!
These superstars are totally out of control, JR. I love it.
Look at this! Using the ring itself as a weapon.
And that's a tried and true way to take the fight right out of your opponent, JR. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR. She's got her opponent, JR. Here she goes.
Stratisfaction! Man, what an impact!
Well, I think it's obvious to me that what Viscera really loves is a good all-you-can-eat buffet. But then again, so do a lot of these fans. So maybe it makes sense after all. Viscera calls himself the world's largest love machine. But I find it hard to believe that the ladies would go for someone like him.
I know how you feel, King. I've often thought the same thing about you.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down the field. slapping a punk into a neck. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE roster, and that's a fact. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not going to see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else. There's nothing else out there that can come close to the excitement of seeing the Raw superstars perform live.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
Well, there's one less superstar in this match now. Snitsky's not the most popular guy on the roster, but you've got to admit that watching a one-man wrecking crew in action is pretty exciting, JR.
I don't think that's exciting is the word. It's downright scary to watch Snitsky go to work. Someday, he's going to sear...
Oh, man. You might as well call the match right now, JR.
My God. What uncanny power. And after that move, King, you might be right.
Who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say it. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me he's got his opponent in a precarious position.
Oh, my gosh. There's the neck breaker. That's a heck of a move, JR. How can Shawn Michaels keep calling himself the Heartbreak Kid? Does he really think he's still breaking hearts at his age?
King, I'm sorely tempted to say something about the pot and the kettle. But instead, I'll say that I think Shawn Michaels is like a fine wine. He's only improved for days. You're right about that, King. Eddie Guerrero never had it easy. He had to fight tooth and nail for everything he ever accomplished. And I think that's one of the many reasons why fans love him the way they do.
You've got to give Big Show some credit, JR. He might be slow.
Oh, boy. The adrenaline is pumping. I think this could be the beginning of the end.
No, it can't end like this. Come on, do something quick.
If you really wanted to join us on Monday nights, I think the best thing you can do is not remind her that you'll be drooling over her every week. It's always a treat to see... Is that? Yes, that's an elimination. There he goes. He's out of the match.
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR. Tell you, JR, you won't see action like this anywhere except on Raw.
That's for sure, King. There's not another breath. He's got his opponent by the throat. This could be it.
Yes, the showstopper. Can you even imagine being slammed from that high in the air,
JR? My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
An elimination is an elimination. He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match.
I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that they might lose.
I'm sure they have. And there's the elimination.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself. It's all the same to you, King.
I know I'm sexy. I've got
JR's not going to be happy about this one, folks. I think one of his favorites is going to get beat like the proverbial government mule.
I'm not playing favorites, King. I might have issues with certain superstars as human beings. Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going. I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a highly anticipated contest. And as far as I'm concerned, it's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it, that's all that matters.
I am so glad Chris Benoit isn't the World Heavyweight Champion anymore, JR. I couldn't stand it when Raw was being represented by someone like...
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow. Could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary? What does he think he's doing? He's just showing off for the crowd now.
He's wrestling the match his way.
I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much, but I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a low-down, despicable move that was.
This is going to be like just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
And I can't express how sick I am of hearing him talk himself up and then choke in the ring.
I think you're selling him short, King. Yes, Matt Hardy has faced adversity. Yes, he's been beaten before. But by God, everyone who steps in the ring with him knows they've been in a fight.
So what you're saying is, they love him because he's honest about being dishonest? That's so crazy, it just might be true.
What a competitor is Eddie Guerrero. He's held just about every major title there is, including the Intercontinental, United States, and Tag Team titles. And don't forget, folks, Latino Heat is a former WWE champion.
How can we ever forget that, JR? Eddie's done it all, and he did it all the hard way. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we'd better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That's for damn sure, King. The WWE superstars are trained professionals.
And even they don't walk away from every match in the best shape.
They sure don't. We've seen more than one superstar taken out of here on a stretcher. Oh, come on, King. Angle's an Olympic gold medalist. That he's a multiple-time WWE champion, and he's done just about everything there is to do in this business. He'd be successful no matter where he competes.
Yeah, but do you think it's just a coincidence that he keeps moving to less competitive brands? I think Angle's running scared.
Oh, come on. Angle's never run from a damn fight in his life, and you know it. I've never seen a challenge set in front of him that he couldn't overcome.
Well, you might be seeing one here tonight, JR. It looks like Angle's got his work cut out for him.
Boy, JBL sure is a piece of work. He's got every advantage in the world.
Look, JR, he's got his attention focused on that ankle.
And there it is, the ankle lock. He's got it locked in.
I think these superstars have a legitimate beef with each other, JR.
So do I, King. I'm not so sure their issues with each other are going to be solved with one match.
I hope not. I'd love to see them go at it again and again.
What an incredible performance by these phenomenal superstars.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I almost feel bad for Taz and Michael Cole. They never get to call matches as good as this.
SmackDown's had its fair share of exciting matchups, King, but I'm inclined to agree with you. There's nothing like watching the Raw superstars perform live.